Hi, I'm Rama and welcome to my art space. For those who have been following me for quite some time, I'm sure you've noticed that I'm off camera for a few months. It's because something tragic happened in our family and I really had to make big adjustments in my life. And it's only now that I'm able to make a video, maybe because I'm able to cope up with these big changes. In this video, I'm going to give a glimpse of what happened during those months in my life. It all started when I watched one of the videos of my past artworks and realized that this one has a good story to tell and it should not be kept hidden here. I actually made this painting as my interpretation of people's feelings during the COVID-19 lockdown. I'm gonna put the link in the description box below so you would know the story behind this painting. I never thought that I'm gonna see myself in this painting recently, sad and colorless. I was sick for like a couple of weeks and it was very hard for me. But now that I am recovering, I thought, I need to bring back the color into my life. And I also thought, why not continue the story of this painting? And so I'm going to base the next series of paintings on my story of recovery. So I first thought of adding 4 more images in the series, but then I'm not sure if I can accommodate them all because I'm only doing art as a hobby. And so I decided I would only do 2 more. So the first image that I imagined was a girl washing her hair in a river of rainbows, like a symbol of regaining her life back. But then I thought of another image that has better composition and also a stronger message compared to the first one that I thought. So instead of a river of rainbows, why not like water flowing from 2 cisterns side by side? So I thought that's a more powerful imagery compared to the first one. And then the last one would be that the girl is already full of color. That's the sort of like an ending of how she regained her life back. What happened here in this room was that we put all the things, the house here. It's because he held the wake at the living room. Actually, we were cleaning this place for a few days interval. I couldn't fix all of them in just one day because I also had to clean the house. I also had to cook. I have to learn how to cope up with life without mom by learning how to manage the house too. It's hard when I work at home. I also had to cook. I also had to clean every day. I also had to do the laundry. I had to cope up with the things that I usually do with another person, and that's my mom. So I'm learning how to adjust, and I had to do this extra task of cleaning the room, especially sorting out my things, sorting out all of my art supplies. And while checking them, I had to look also at some of my past artworks, which made me excited to do art again, because for quite a long time I couldn't go back in making art because of all the things that are happening. Also seeing all these art supplies, I was like, oh, I think I have to make art again, but I don't know how long to make them. I just had to clean up and sort out things first. Also, while sorting out, I would encounter some of mom's things, and it's emotional because I miss mom. It took me a few weeks before I am able to sort them out because there are things that were mixed with mom's, and I still get emotional because some of them are attached with mom's memories. I don't mean to cry, I'm sorry. It's not easy for me to adjust because I had to do things on my own. Even cooking breakfast was a chore for me at first, especially when I had to learn how to cook the perfect pancakes. Because I had to do household chores on my own, on top of my day job, sometimes I had no time to do extracurricular activities. I tried to practice whenever I find some free time. I would practice by making small paintings of objects in the house, just to get the feel of how shapes and colors should look like. But I don't know how to get back to my series because I would surely need more time to work on them. Part of my healing process is to go out on short trips during weekends, especially with my closest friends. So, what are the plans after this? I'm actually looking at continuing the series that I planned initially and make more videos, hopefully. I'm still in the process of adjusting, and actually it's not easy to adjust, especially that I don't have my mom with me. She has been my biggest fan of my work. Of course, mom should be, and she's my best friend. And that support system has been very strong, and I think nobody can give that kind of support system that I had before. I remember a friend telling me that I am in my hidden season, much like, when Elijah was hiding in a cave. And that's the moment that God spoke strongly to him through a whisper. And I think I am in my hidden season. I tried going out of town, but it did not happen. So I guess the Lord just wanted me, just to stay put and just, just dwell in His presence. Of course, we should always dwell in His presence, whatever we do. But I guess this is the season that I just have to learn how to, totally rely on Him. After this, hopefully I can make another video. Not only another video, but other artworks as well. Because I have big plans regarding that. And God willing, they will all push through. Thank you very much for joining me in this video, and I hope to see you all again in my next art space. Bye!